welcome back to Lyng District Model Railway. In this episode I'm going to be showing you what the plans and what I've been able to do in the far corner behind me, where the castle area is going to go. There'll be a little tunnel and the castle is going to sit on top, and basically taking you through the issues I've had, the problems I've had with it. I've done a bit of ballasting as well. If you've got any comments about what work I've been doing, any advice, please leave them in the comments below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. There'll be an icon at the front of this video for you to do so. So take care everybody, I hope you enjoy it, and ta-ra for now. Well, as you can see, I've been messing about with a bit of insulation board there, making up and building up this section here, which is where the castle's going to go. So these are not glued down. I've just rough cut them into position, and then I'll go over them with plaster cloth to fill all these holes and bits in. I need to put a little station up there for the castle, and a flat area, picnic area, stuff like that, and then the castle. And the castle is going to sit, originally I was going to build a tunnel, but I think what I'm going to do now is I've got these bits here, just going to put them in place instead of being messing about. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just covering this bit here, and putting a little bit on there just to sort of bring it round. I'm gonna put a little road there because my castle will fit something like that. I've got a little bit on the end there to fit in as well, so there'll be like a tower here going around, and a wall going around there, coming back up this way and back, and then the main bit of the castle will sit in there. Still got a bit of work to do, a bit of carving to do, a bit of sanding to do to get these shapes right. And the idea is that there'll be a station here on this line here, with a country station and a little bit of a park. These will be cliffs, and then I've still got to fit in this bit here where the track comes through. So I've still got to build this little bit up here, so from there to where these foam boards are, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I haven't worked it all out yet. I'll put a little bridge across there to join on, shape all this round, but the idea then is that I can still have access to these tracks that come round. The only bit I need to take off if anything happens is right in the corner there, and hopefully what I'll be able to do is just lift this off so I can get at anything that needs to be done. So yeah, I was going to start and work on this bit here, but then I've decided from the time, to be honest with you, I need to work on this corner first because it's further away. Before I can do anything with the castle, I'll just take that off. I need to work on the back area there where it's curved up, so I'm going to be doing a bit of grass in, trees and things like that, and then working on this section down here before I actually line it up, where I need to put some scenic work on here. I might have to cut into this a little bit, plaster cloth down the side, get all that done before I put the top on. So I've got a lot of work to do, and the only way it's going to get done is if I actually do it. So there we go, and we'll see how we get on with that. So I'll come back when I'm probably going to glue all this down now, and then leave it for today until that's all nice and dry and stuck down, because I am going to have to sand parts of this once I put the plaster cloth on, I think, and then we'll go from there. I'll come back when I'm finished. So we're up to the following day. I don't know if you can see this. Clearly, I'll just zoom in and see if you can find it. Right, so what I've now done is gone back to my paper and glue, and just filled in the background there and raised it up slightly, and that'll form the basis of a little small hill. I'll grass that over, and then we've got on this side down here, if I can get the camera to turn, on this side now I've decided I'm going to create a little a cut of some sort. So I've just glued some polystyrene down, and then I'll go over that with cloth, or I might even use the paper towel, I don't know, but that'll be like a cutting, and that should match then the rise of it going up, if you see what I mean. So we'll see how that turns out. If it don't work well, I can always take it off, but we'll see. So that'll look quite good actually, with the logos coming running that way. Oh no, it goes in that way, it comes out that way. What I want to avoid at all costs is having a tunnel or a covering over any points, because if anything goes wrong, that's where it'll go wrong. So yeah, again, it's a case of glue them down and wait for it to dry. So I'll be back later when these are dried, and I'll probably end up doing the grassing over there first, and then put the trees and stuff, and then I can put the ballast down and finish that off, and then I'll do this bit here. So see you later. Right, so come back now, and I've done that bit in between the two lines, and that's looking good. I've still got a bit of finish off, bit added in, but the main bit's done. Enough so I can do some ballasting later. And then what I've also then done is on this side I've put in the start of the bridge up here. I've still got to get that done, and then I've also done the same on the inside of that one there where it disappears inside. And then the castle then will fit, if I can zoom in, you might not distort it a little bit. So the two lines will just go under there, and then the castle then is going to fit on top of there. So yeah, what I'm now going to do is get that glued down, I think, and then I can start putting the effects on the grass and stuff like that. And then this bit here will become the station, the castle station. So I've got to just the edges need sorting out as well on that. So yeah, it's starting to come together. It's taking a long time, but it's getting there. Right, so finish that tunnel off with a brick parapet above it and the sides. Rounded that off there. I've also now glued down the ramp up to where the castle's going to be. That bridge parapet's done there. Cleaned up a few bits and pieces. Just waiting for that glue to go off, and then I can crack on with the rest of it then. Slowly coming together as always. What I'm going to do now is just do a little bit of painting on the edges, and then leave it till tomorrow and have a little tidy up. So I'll come back tomorrow and see what progress I make then. So I'll just give you an idea what it looks like with the trains running around. I thought I'd do this little bit of filming here. You can see the castle up there now, the beginnings of it. I just need to repair bits and pieces of it. We've got the ramp coming down. And then this bit then will be where the station is. But you'll see the train now coming through, coming through and around as it swings round. So I'll just leave that to go for a minute. You can see they're all running very smoothly, and then you've got the coal trucks coming around now. So that's going to look pretty good when I get all that finished, hopefully. So it's always a worry once you've done any ballasting that the locals will carry on running as smooth. They did have a few issues with one of them, especially the castle. When I first run that round, I ended up taking it apart, cleaning it, because it does pick any bit of grass up. So I had to unclog some of the wheels, clean it up, but it gave me a chance to service it. They do need servicing every now and again, I've been told. So that was successful. And you can see now them coming around again once more. That looks pretty effective. Quite pleased. Should be able to get some interesting shots there when I get the rest done. So I'll just crack on now. Right, so what I've now got to do is get the little station up here, which is going to be called Castle Halt, because of the castle. And what I did is I made up a little station here from Metcalf. As you can see, that's going to sit somewhere around there, so that commuters can get off and maybe go pay the visit up to the castle, up the ramp there, and something like a little, probably want to put another house in there, a little garden area serving teas and coffees, things like that. I've got that ready for wiring up. Drill a hole through here down underneath so it'll light up, but that will also be a contact for lighting the castle, because I'm determined this time on this one I want to be able to light it so some LED spotlights, just to give it a bit of atmosphere really. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to settle that out, but I think I'll end up having to run 2 wires down here, poking out here, and with some sort of connector, dig a bit of this out, put the connector down underneath that, and then put a little build in there so I can just pick the building up to connect, because I want to still be able to lift this off should I need to get underneath there. So what I now need to do is work out this area for a platform for that to sit on. So I'll start messing about with that and then I'll come back to you. Right, after much messing about, I cut out a card template which will fit in there like that, and then the station can fit on top like that, and then along with that station kit came a ramp, so I might either put that there or I might just cut the end off and put it that side. I don't know. Yeah, that I think will look better, perhaps a bit further over towards the end there, so they can get a ramp up there. What I need to do is cover the gaps up with the station platform, tarmac, drill a hole through there and through that down there for the lights. That leaves me with this area here. Now I could put a house there, but the problem is that some of the Metcalf houses are just too big. You'd only need one. I think it needs to have another building where the station master would live, perhaps a custodian of the castle as well. So it could still go there. There's still plenty of room here, so I could actually have a house there and a little area for tables and chairs for picnic area, and that would finish that off nice. And then on the front here then I'll put a fence going round. Obviously there'll be walls for the station, and then I can put some scenic stuff on here, some trees and whatever to match up with that. So having put that down, I have my top which sits there, and as you can see you'll have to come back a little bit in position. That will go there, that blends in quite nicely, and then that's sitting on top of there, and then there'll be a little ramp down for servicing down on that, and then I'll just check the carriages will go round, won't get caught. The only problem I've got, it doesn't look that realistic because I've got a large gap, so it may be that only the first carriage or whatever, it's not perfect, but it'll do. The idea is there. So well, that's where I am for now. So I think I'll end up finishing this episode at this point, because I've got a lot of modelling to do, a lot of gluing to do, and other bits and pieces which are going to take a few days to dry, etc, etc, and I want to get one out because it's been a fortnight. So I'll say enough for today. That'll do me for this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, if you've got any ideas what I can actually do here, or house or whatever, please let me know in the comments below. Got any ideas about flat? I'm going to try to probably get some LEDs. I've made a channel to bury the wires down, or any connecting blocks. I might be able to use a push fit would be good. And if you've got any suggestions of what I could do up here, actually would be handy. I haven't finished this bit. I want to do the top before I do the side. But any suggestions you got, any tips, advice, more than happy to have them. And I do like getting ideas of people and I'll try and fit them in. Alright, so Dale Confowl, hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.